Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Everything Business by Sirisha Varma. In the last few videos, you must have already learned about establishing yourself as a brand in the real estate market. Now, in those videos, if you have seen part 2 of the top 10 branding strategies to establish yourself as a real estate brand in this very competitive market, you must have heard me talking about the importance of mindset. And that is where today's video comes into picture. In today's video, we are going to talk about the top 10 mindsets that you need to create for yourself or you need to develop to become successful in the real estate market. So, why the wait? Let's get into the content. Okay, so as most of you must have seen in a lot of interviews of super successful people, one of the things that they keep talking about is this whole mindset shift from from a pauper to becoming a millionaire, from a millionaire to becoming a billionaire. It is all about how much effort you can put into the work that you're doing, but it is also about how big you can dream and whether you believe for yourself or not that you can achieve this dream. That is why having a positive mindset, having a successful oriented mindset is super duper important. And as a real estate agent, you must be stuck in this rat wherein you keep getting a lot of negative news. It could be news regarding the market is down. It could be news regarding a lot of new players entering into this very low barrier kind of business which you are in. And every day, even as an entrepreneur, we struggle with a lot of ifs and buts. We don't know how the market is going to react. We don't know if there is another pandemic just around the corner. We don't even know if the customer wants our services tomorrow. So that is why there are a lot of ifs and buts in business. And every day is a struggle for an entrepreneur. But if you can develop these top 10 mindsets that I am going to talk about specifically in this video, because these are top 10, the video would be a bit longer. That is why we are dividing it into two parts. Part 1 will be live today, and part 2 will be live next week in this channel, Everything Business by Sirisha Varma. If you can develop this, if you keep coming back to this video as and when you feel down, I'm sure you will get a lot of positive energy and you will be successful in your chosen field as a real estate agent. The top 5 mindsets that you need to create for yourself if you want to be successful. Number 1, become your own champion. Most of the times, we keep waiting for somebody else to come and then pick us out of the dust, which, trust me, never happens. Nobody is going to come out of the blue. Nobody is going to be your messiah to lift you out of the dust. You have to do it for yourself. If you trust in yourself, if you believe that you can be successful, 99 times out of 100, you would definitely be successful. It is all about creating that positive vibes in yourself. It is all about your trust. Because at the end of the day, your limiting beliefs are something that you have created for yourself. Nobody can tell you what you can do or what you cannot do. Even if people tell you, how do they know you? Right? How much do they know you? They don't know the scope of how much hard work you can put in, how big dreams you have, and how much hustle you can do. That is something that only you can decide. So, number 1, become your own champion. Don't expect anything from anybody. Always keep motivating yourself by yourself. If you want additional help, go ahead and find somebody who represents a very successful business man or a woman in your specific domain and keep listening to their videos. There are so many channels out here. My personal favorite, especially on YouTube, is this channel called as the passionate few. I'll leave the link in the description below. This is an amazing channel that I keep going back to whenever I need motivation. So you for yourself can also find out different channels that put out this kind of motivating content. And as and when you feel down, don't go to anybody else for advice. Just watch these videos and you will feel motivated enough. Now, mindset number two, competition is a myth. Yes, in specifically real estate, there are a lot of new players coming into the market. This is a very low barrier entry business. And if you specifically look at real estate, I would say this is not just low barrier, this is no barrier. Because you can just go to any developer and tell them, I am an agent, I would like to sell your property. There is no license, especially in India, for anybody who wants to sell real estate. In other countries, of course, you have to pass a license exam. And for that, you have to study. And this is a certificate that authenticates that you are a certified real estate agent. But especially in India, anybody can become a real estate agent. You can do it on the side as part time. You can also do it as a full time thing. So that means there is a lot of competition. And now that real estate is on the boom, especially in India, a lot of new people who are entering into the segment. And that makes you feel that there is a lot of competition in the market. Trust me, competition is a myth. You might be providing the same kind of services that your competitor or somebody else in your market provides. But if you can distinguish yourself, you can distinguish yourself by creating a brand for yourself, which I have already talked about in the past two videos. If you have not checked out that video, first go ahead and check those videos wherein I have talked about the top 10 branding strategies that you need to do as a real estate agent to establish yourself as a brand. If you can do that and if you can market using the strategies that I talk about in this channel, you will definitely be successful. But you also need to create a mindset wherein you yourself don't believe that there is a lot of competition. See, at the end of the day, for example, in Hyderabad, if you go to this place called as Koti, there are a lot of clothes stores in Koti. There are small stores just beside a big store. But each store has its customers. So people don't like to buy only from one type of person. You will find your kind of audience as well. So believe me when I say that competition is just a myth. Point number three, registrations happen every single day. So even though nowadays we are getting a lot of negative news that real estate market has gone down, especially in Hyderabad, there are no more sales happening. There are a lot of vacant spaces. That is not true. Probably there is a slowdown in the market, but market never shuts down. Whenever you have this belief that probably the market has slowed down or probably there is no more market, there is no more money to be made in selling real estate, just on that day, just go and stand outside a registration office. You will see a lot of people walking in and walking out of the registration office. See, nobody goes to a registration office just for doing time pass, right? They will go only there once they have some work. That means registrations are happening every single day. Whether you are selling that property or not is an entirely different thing. But registrations are happening. That means people are still buying and selling. That means you still have a scope. So always remember, if you feel down thinking that there is the market is no more there, I just missed a bus, just go and stand outside the registration office and you will see for yourself that registrations are happening every single day. Mindset number four, every closing has two people in it. Every closing has two people in it. Who are these two people? There is a buyer and there is a seller. That means you have an opportunity to get referrals from buyer as well as a seller. And as I already told you, and I keep telling in all my videos, specifically in this channel, each person can get you at least 10 referrals. So if there are two people, that means 20 referrals. So if you behave well with them, if you behave professionally, if you do your work 100%, there is a chance that just from one closing, you can get 20 referrals. And each of these person in the 20 referrals can refer you to additional 10 people. So you don't have to always go and search for new customers in the market. Just from closing, you can get 20 referrals only if you do your work right. So rather than concentrating on competition, rather than concentrating on all the negative news that is coming out there in the market, concentrate on doing your work 100% well. And that is why in this channel, I keep talking about becoming an encyclopedia. Become a subject matter expert in real estate, and nobody can beat you. Even your customer will start respecting you. So remember, mindset number 4, you have an opportunity to earn 20 referrals only if you do your work right. And of course, at any point of time, our work is our dharma, right? Only when we can do the best job that anybody can ever do in this market, you will be definitely successful and you will shine above the competition. Now, mindset number 5, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Most of the times, many people keep talking about this luck factor. There might be people in your friend circle, there might be people that you know who keep talking about how unlucky they are. They tell you about this colleague of theirs or this friend of theirs who has suddenly become lucky, and they keep saying he has always been lucky. No matter how much I work, I never get that luck, and that is why I'm not successful. Remember, friend, if you work harder, there are multiple things that happen. If you work harder, you will become more confident. You will become a subject matter expert. Nobody will know more than you. That means you can get the best bargain or the best deal for your customer as well as for your buyer and your seller. That means people will remember you forever. And that also means that you will get authentic referrals, which will then convert into paying customers. But for all of this, you have to focus on your work. You have to look at work just like a sadhana. Sadhana, in the sense, you have seen all these Rishi Munis, right? They sit in meditation for years together, for decades together, and that is when they get a lot of power. Why is that? So rather than try to do work just like Rishi or Muni, just meditate, put that effort into your work. Take your work as if it is a sadhana. Just do it as if it is a sadhana. There is nothing else in life except for this work. If you build that kind of mentality, nobody can stop you from becoming successful. So always remember, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Many people think that it is because of their luck factor that they have suddenly become successful. It is not just luck factor, friend. It is also about how hard you are working, because when you work hard, you build a lot of confidence in yourself, and that confidence exudes, and people can actually see that you are a very confident person. That means less negotiations, more respect, and of course, more money. So these are the top 5 mindset success tips for you that you could implement in your day-to-day life to become a successful real estate agent. I'll come back with part 2 in this channel, Everything Business by Sirisha Varma. So if you don't want to miss out on that video, do subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. If you think this motivational video will be helpful to somebody in your network, please do share the video with them as well. Remember, I created a complete list of real estate videos, right from branding, right from marketing, here in this channel, Everything Business by Sirisha Varma, and it is available under the playlist Real Estate Videos. So if you are a new real estate agent, do check out all the videos in that playlist. I have also created videos regarding how to export your products or services. So if you are looking to export your products or services, do check out the playlist how to export in this channel, Everything Business by Sirisha Varma. And if you don't want to miss out on this kind of amazing content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you again in my next video. Until then, please do take care and have a blast of a weekend. Rest up, save energy, get motivated, and get started working on Monday. I'll see you. This is Sirisha Murthy, founder chief strategist at Branding by Pixels, a business strategy design and digital marketing company. If you want my help to take your business digital, you can directly write to me at sirisha@brandingbypixels.com. That is sirisha@brandingbypixels.com. The email would be scrolling right here in this video. You could write me a note and I would revert back to you. If you want me to cover any specific topic that will be helpful to you, you can also leave it in the comment section below and I will create a video just for you on that specific topic. I'll see you again. Please do take care and trust in yourself. Bye bye.